psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today's topic is the coronavirus in Iran. I know that a lot of people are talking about this virus. They're just trying to get a grasp on what is going on, and there's so much stuff in the media. One moment you're fearful, the next minute you take a step back, but this has to do with Iran and the infection actually spreading to Iran. So here was what was sent to me. It says, "Hi Lynn, regarding the coronavirus, do you see why Iran got infected? So far, no one's traveled to Iran from China or other countries with the corona infection. Did their infection start as China did? Someone intentionally leaked the virus into the water and food, and if yes, why Iran? Thanks for your devotion to the blog and the people." So I did have a couple links that I wanted to share on my blog itself, where it links back to articles talking about Iran and what's going on there. So I wanted to leave that for you. And then I wanted to just take a moment and focus on this topic and focus on the situation at hand. And I did not connect to an intentional release in Iran. I get that there was a person that traveled from China to Iran, but they were not symptomatic. And I want to explain that a little more. So I got that this virus, it can affect people very differently. Some people feel like they have a bad cold, and then they recover on their own. Maybe they just get a milder case, or maybe their immune system's just really strong. They may not even get a fever or even suspect that they have anything more than just a cold. The cold resolves itself after a few days, the person moves on, and then the person can later infect others and not even realize that they're doing it. And I see that this is a situation that played out here with it sparking into Iran. Someone looks like they were infected, they had really mild symptoms. They didn't even know to be checked out, or that they were dealing with was anything that was serious. And this virus has been so blown up that people don't realize that you can have it and not even realize that you're carrying it. Because the way they alluded on the news, you get it, the next thing you know, you're in the hospital and you're having all these horrendous symptoms that you may or may not come back from. But I get that you can have varying degrees of it. So you may have it, not even realize that you have it, and be kind of innocent in it, that there's no malintention on your part. And the assumption is that you're in this horrible medical peril, but that's not always the case. It may be, you may give it to someone and create a very bad medical situation for them, but everybody looks to experience this very differently. I get the biggest thing people can do is, if they don't feel well, stay home. You may not have it, but if your immune system is down, you can contract anything easier. So avoid crowds. Also, try to think outside the box. Wash off your coats, wipe off your purse straps, just common things, steering wheel in your car, doorknobs, stuff that you don't normally think of on your radar, but you touch a bazillion times a day. Go around occasionally and wipe those items off. Also, wash your hands constantly, especially before you eat. And with some mindful thought, I get that this can actually get fairly contained, or at least lessen the spread of this, just by putting a little effort and thought ahead of time to mitigate some of the ways that it is sent to people. And that was really all I have for this reading. I want to thank you for listening. Like me, share me, all those great things helps me out a lot. And if you have a take on this and heard something different, maybe you live there and have had a different experience, or traveled, or have family, I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. So please leave a comment. Again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thanks. Bye.